This is every Pokémon I would eat based on a similar video by MandJTV. You should watch that video as well because there are some things I have removed from this one as to not copy his. For those who don't know, it is canonical that people in the Pokémon universe eat Pokémon. Now let's get on with this. First on my list is Crustal, because it is stone-aged crab meat. I also imagine it to be soft-shell crab because the stone acts as a shell. Second on my list is Lilligant, because I imagine its nectar to be very sweet, similar to honeysuckle. Third on my list is Swinub, because it is basically just pig, and I like gammon. I have never tried juvenile pig or piglet, but I prefer lamb to regular sheep, so I imagine I would prefer piglet to adult pig, or in this case, Swinub to pillar swine or mama swine. Next is Crocodile, because it is basically crocodile. I have never tried crocodile, but I have heard good things about it. After that, I have Deerling, specifically its spring form. It is venison, and again it comes from an animal that is not fully grown. Being in spring form may also give it a herbal or fruity flavour, but I wouldn't try autumn because I imagine it to have more of a vegetable flavour. Sixth is Chespin, and I would like to roast him over an open fire in my little log cabin in the Crown Tundra. I quite like chestnuts, and even though I prefer hazelnuts, I would be willing to eat them. I would also eat Driplin, or at least the toffee apple that it inhabits. I know that the Pokémon itself is the worm, not the apple, but Applin is called Applin with apple in the name, so you can assume that the Pokémon is at least related to the apple. One that I think is particularly clever of me, sorry for my vanity, is Shiny Vanillite, specifically because I prefer strawberry ice cream to chocolate or vanilla. While I certainly wouldn't eat the rest of Trevenant, it presumably would grow truffles on its roots, like regular trees. I would of course be very rich in the Pokémon universe, so even if I do not like them, I would still eat them just to show off. After a while of living in Gran Canaria, one of the Canary Islands, I learnt that prickly pears are actually quite nice, so I would be willing to try prickly pears from Cacnea and Cacturne within the Pokémon universe. Now that we're done with all of the main ones, I can go over some of the more boring Pokémon I would eat, including, but not limited to, Mudspray, Mudsdale, Clorf, Relicanth, and many other fish, and many other Pokémon. P.S. I would probably also eat Gimme Gold as a supplement.